What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are doing another range review. I don't know, I like them, so we're doing one. I have the brand new aluminum grip from Icarus Precision. It's called the Elite Pro is what it is called. A few months ago I did a review on their base model, their previous generation metal grip, aluminum grip for the P365, which was great, but they made some really interesting changes. Now, if you don't know, Icarus Precision makes grips for the P320, the P365, and the P365 XL. The new versions are called the Elite and the Elite Pro. Now, the Elite is going to be the grip replacement for your 365, and then the Elite Pro is your grip replacement for the 365 XL. But one thing you can do is if you get the Elite Pro grip, which is the XL, with the standard size slide and the comp from Parker Mountain Machine, it's going to sit flush on the Elite Pro, just so you know. Alright, these grips are made from billet aluminum, 7075 aluminum as far as the material. The magwell is pretty decent for a small carry gun. I wouldn't want it much bigger or flared out much more than that, but it's definitely enough to help you with those magazine insertions. One of the best improvements they made is going to be the grip texture. One of the few things I didn't like on the original grip, it was a little tiny bit on the slick side, especially if you get your hands wet. With the new one, the grip texture is 1,000 times more aggressive, and the shape is a little bit different as well, and for my hands it fits perfect. It feels good, like A++ on the grip texture. Another big change they made is going to be the trigger guard. As you see here, it has a double undercut on the trigger guard, so not only does that help you get your strong hand up higher, it helps you get your support hand up a little higher. And the higher you get up on the gun, typically the better you're going to be able to manage that recoil and, you know, shoot a little bit faster, excuse me. Another great addition they made, very unique addition, is going to be the speed ledge. Now, the one I have only has the speed ledge on the left side, which is great for a right-handed. They also make them ambi, where you can get the speed ledge on both sides of the gun. And the combination of the better grip texture, the double undercut trigger, and the speed ledge really lets you shoot this gun a lot faster than most of these really small micro compact guns. I know this gun's getting bigger and bigger as time's gone on, but it definitely shoots way nicer than a standard P365 or a standard P365 XL. Another thing I like is going to be the rail. One of my few complaints about the stock P365 is it had a proprietary light rail, and it limited what lights worked with it. This one has a standard 1913 cutout, so your options for your lights are going to be a lot more with these than the standard P365 XL. Now, as far as the finish, the one thing I want to mention, when I released the review on the original Icarus Precision grip, I had 2 or 3 people complain that I didn't give you a close-up of the grip, and they said it's probably because the finish is crap. Gotta love the internet. So I wanted to make sure I show you guys a close-up of this grip, and I think the machine work and the finishing is very nice. You have a couple little marks and towards the back of the trigger guard. I don't know if that bothers you, just so you know it's there. It doesn't bother me. I think the grip is beautiful. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. As far as colors, of course, it is available in black. This one here is a gray color, and on the website it says it's a limited edition, so I don't know how long this will be available. Like the previous grips, you can also get them raw with no finish on them, so if you want to customize it or Cerakote it, whatever you want to do, you can get the raw finish as well. Another caution for you is going to be holster compatibility. With this speed ledge, it's probably not going to fit in most of your Kydex holsters. I was able to fit it in hybrid holsters with a leather backing. I just kind of pushed it in there and it fit fine. On Icarus's website, these are the list of companies that will be making holsters for this grip, these grips specifically. I don't know most of them. The only one I know is A&R Designs, and I can tell you they definitely make very high quality, really good Kydex holsters, and I will absolutely be hitting them up for a holster for this setup. I may wait till I get a light for it, because I kind of want to throw a light on this gun. Getting bigger and bigger, kind of defeating the purpose of this really small gun, but that's what I want to do. All right, as far as testing, my favorite part, this is going to be a long one, this testing, so bear with me here. All right, I went to the range, set all this up, plinking away, and it shoots amazing, phenomenal. The grip and the undercut and the speed ledge and the comp, oh my god, it shoots like a much bigger gun, like I could take this to a competition. And then I started having some failures to extract. which is strange. I've never had really any malfunctions with my P365, maybe one or two, but there's so many rounds on this gun. So I took the slide off and I put it back on the original frame and was shooting, and I still had failures to extract. Just so you know, I was shooting some low quality 115 grain Winchester white box ammo. So I said maybe it's the ammo. I put some hotter ammo in there. I tried some hollow points and whatever else I had here, and it started shooting fine. So I'm like, okay. I put the slide back on the new Elite Pro grip with that same high quality ammo, and it was shooting fine. So I'm like, okay, it has to be something with the ammo. To make sure, I took this barrel off and I put a another barrel in. Doesn't matter which one, with the 115 grain, and it ran fine. So it's something to do with the comp, the barrel, and this ammo combining together. I don't know. The next thing I did was I did two things. I also put this slide on a factory P365 slide. Grip, excuse me. I'm sorry I didn't get any of this next part on camera to show you. I apologize, you have to just take my word for it. But I put it back on a factory grip with that Winchester white box, and it was still happening. So I'm like, all right, there's no doubt it's something to do with that ammo and this slide setup. I got another 115 grain BPS ammo, fairly low quality Turkish ammo, and it ran fine. Even 115 grain, this grip, this slide, this comp, I was at an indoor range and I didn't have any issues. So after all of that, my assumption is something to do with this Winchester white box 115 grain with this comp and this setup. It just doesn't like it. Don't run that. You can try, but with my setup it didn't run. Other 115 grain was fine. So I shot a couple hundred rounds of other ammo through it, not that, including a bunch of hollow points, and I shot a bunch of steel, had a lot of fun, and like I said, this gun shoots a lot bigger and a lot better than most small guns, micro compact type guns. So through all of that, man, that was a lot. Let's talk about the pros, the cons, and what I think it overall. First, the way it feels amazing. It's one of the best grips I've ever felt out of any gun, right up there with CZs. I love the way CZs feel. It just feels great. The texture on the grip is great. Again, the double undercut, the speed ledge, all of that stuff makes it feel really, really good, and it shoots really flat as well. The way it looks is amazing. I don't know how many of you guys care about that, but I'm assuming if you're spending $300 to $500 on a grip for your 365, you're doing it for the gram and for how it looks. So I think that's very important, and I think it looks beautiful, amazing. I thought their Gen 1 grip looked good. This is just next level as far as how good it looks. As far as cons, I don't have any cons of the grip itself. The only thing I'm going to say is going to be the price. I know it's not for everyone. Not everyone's going to spend 300 bucks on a grip for their Sig. Cost almost as much as the Sig itself. I get it. I'm cheap. No complaints. So that's probably the only dig, the only con I'm going to say is I do think it's, overall, I think it's worth the money if you're comfortable spending the money. It's a lot of money, there's no doubt, but I think it is high quality where it justifies that price tag. Hopefully that makes sense for you. Now, as far as the disclosure, just so you guys know, Icarus did send me this original grip. They also sent me this Elite Pro grip with the comp as well. I would never let that affect the review in any way, shape, or form. I'm still always giving you the honest opinion, as honest as I absolutely can. That's always very, very important to me. So let me thank Icarus Precision for sending all this out. It's very, very kind of them to support the channel. I'm not a huge channel, but for them to send it out is just greatly, greatly appreciated. Let me also thank the other companies who support me with affiliate links. If you want to pick anything up from them, the link or the coupon code is down in the video description, and it's early Saturday morning at the range, and I just want to call out Blackout Coffee Company, because if it wasn't for them, my coffee's over there, if it wasn't for them, these words would not be coming out of my mouth. It is delicious. Again, links down in the video description. What else do I want to say? Social media. If you want to know what reviews I'm working on right now before they come out on YouTube, consider following me on Instagram, Facebook, and on Parler, even though I don't do a lot on Parler. It is there. We have some Tiberious swag if you want to support the channel. If not, I completely understand. Thank you guys for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Every time you guys like, comment, subscribe, share a video, enable the bell notifications. Anytime you guys do any of that stuff, it truly helps me out, and I truly, truly appreciate it. I'll see you guys next time. I'm gonna go shoot a little more. Peace.